All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again. The Democrats are freaking out because thousands of people have already showed up for this Trump rally in the Bronx. And you know, one of the main Democrats that is upset right now, that is mad, going on this little tirade, going from camera to camera, is AOC. This woman is pissed off. Now she's want to tell all these lies about Donald Trump, saying that he only doing these rallies to get money to pay for his legal fees, his court fees and stuff like that. She is upset. She don't want Donald Trump in the Bronx, and we don't care. AOC, what you gotta say? You know what I'm saying? She don't want Donald Trump in the Bronx, so now that's why she's been going around just slandering Donald Trump's name. And all that right there is doing is making more and more people show up. Because like right now, it is starting to get really, really crowded in the Bronx. Because the rally will be starting in a few hours. So, and people are lining up, and the Democrats are freaking out. Because I'm telling you right now, Donald Trump finna go ahead and turn that state red. That's why they freaking out. That's the reason why you got all these Democrats getting on camera right now trying to talk down on Donald Trump. Oh, he's doing this for money. He's this, he's that. You even got people in the Bronx that's talking about AOC right now. Just straight talking about her because she's an idiot. Something is definitely wrong with this woman. But we definitely finna get into this video. Like I said, make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and shout out to the one that always watches the entire video. I appreciate all of you that do that. I appreciate all of you that tells me in the comment section that you watched the entire video. I really, really appreciate it. Because like I said, YouTube is sharing it so more people can see my reaction. And like I said, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight to it. Like I said, please hit that like button for me. And let's dive straight to it.
Like struggling, people are getting desperate too. That brings the crime up. When you get poverty and you get a bunch of people that come here that get actually more benefits than the people that been here, then what?
This is real America. This right here, people are paying 30, 40% more. We were just going to buy Windex to clean the windshield. Everything is expensive. Everybody is hurting. People need to see that their leader cares about them, and Donald Trump does care about them, and that's why he's coming here.
Why do you want to see Donald Trump tomorrow?
But Donald Trump is the man. Everybody want to see Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is the man.
You heard him. Donald Trump is the man. And
Yep.
that is why the Democrats are in total meltdown mode over this upcoming Trump rally in the Bronx. We got the latest on that. Plus, as things stand, Biden's not going to be on the Ohio ballot. We're going to see the latest campaign catastrophe for Sleepy Joe and what it all means for control of the Senate. You are not going to want to miss this. Hey, gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, your patron professor, here to help you stay sane in these insane times. So make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button, and let's dive right in.
Bronx today, Fox and Friends weekend co-host Rachel Campos Duffy went there to see what residents are thinking of the former president.
Are you happy that he's coming here?
That's a good step for him. That's a good step for him. Yeah, him coming here is going to bring light to the hood. Him coming here is going to show that at least he's trying.
How will he be received here?
Open arms.
Really?
Open arms.
Open arms. Everybody going to show him love. You come show love, they're going to show you love right back.
Should Joe Biden come?
Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe got to wake up if you want to come.
Fox and Friends weekend co-host Rachel Campos Duffy joins us. RCD, great to see you as always. Let's cut right to the chase. The question everybody wants the answer to. After being there and speaking with the people, do you realistically think that New York is in play for Donald J. Trump?
Well, the South Bronx is. I mean, I was shocked. Honestly, I thought I was going to get a mixed bag. I interviewed dozens of people on a street corner, random. I only had one person who had something negative to say about Donald Trump.
Wow.
Everybody else was super honored and happy that someone was going to come and see the degradation of their neighborhood. They are so unhappy. Crime, inflation.
Yep.
They just are like, yes, please, somebody come and show us some love.
Now, this is huge. This
It is.
Seriously, what you just saw there is so absolutely huge because at one level, it's 2016 all over again. Okay, remember, one of the key things that Trump did to flip nearly 200 counties throughout Wisconsin, Iowa, Michigan, Pennsylvania that had voted Democrat in every single presidential election since 1984, but who turned around and voted en masse for Trump in 2016 and 2020, is he held rallies in counties that never before ever had a presidential candidate visit them. His whole theme at 2016 was that the forgotten man and woman of America is forgotten no longer. And that's exactly the sentiment you're hearing right now. People in the South Bronx feel abandoned.
Yep.
They feel like their politicians aren't listening to them or taking their concerns even remotely seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And here's Trump coming to the Bronx saying, in effect, I hear you. I hear you. I believe in you. I represent your values, your interests, your concerns. And you know what? I'm one of you.
There we go.
I've been the victim of a crooked, unjust system, and we together are going to tear it down.
There we go.
That's
right
an
there.
incredibly powerful message for not just the people of the Bronx, but in big cities all throughout the swing states. And that's the next level of what we're seeing here. So we saw Trump galvanize the rural vote in 2016 and 2020 with his rallies, but now he's doing the unthinkable. He's galvanizing the urban vote. He's galvanizing a vote that the Democrats absolutely, totally, completely depend on to maintain their power. I mean, outside of, disgruntled single women in their 40s, no one else votes for him, right? Just kidding. Well, no, not really. But remember, Trump doesn't have to win the cities. He doesn't have to win outright the urban vote. He doesn't have to win the Bronx or Philadelphia or Detroit or Milwaukee. He just has to shave off a significant portion of Biden's margins with that vote. That's it.
That's all he got to do.
Just thin out Biden's margins, and the election is his in a landslide. And he's doing it. He's really check this poll out that just dropped from New York. It's from Siena Research. I mean, gang, take a look at this. Biden's lead over Trump is now in the single digits, 9 points. In a state that voted for Biden by nearly 25 points in 2020. Woo. And to make matters even worse, Biden's lead shrinks to 7 when RFK is added to the mix. 7, gang. A 7-point lead in a plus 27 Democrat constituency. That's what they found in the poll sampling. There were 27% more Democrats among those who were surveyed in New York in this poll. Mm-hmm. Again, that would tend to overlap with the results in New York in 2020. But not now. If polls like this one are accurate, we are seeing a dramatic collapse in support for Biden among Democrats. But of course, you'll never hear that from the mainstream media. I mean, you all know that with the current climate of the media industry, I mean, navigating the sea of bias and misinformation is exhausting. Staying informed on the many perspectives is so valuable, but it's getting harder and harder. And that's why I rely on our sponsor, Ground.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. Like, you can see, like, the people in the Bronx saying, hey, we won't change. And Joe Biden ain't giving them change. All he giving them is a hard time. Inflation, groceries high, your electric bill high. You can't buy houses. There's nothing you can do. And his lead is constantly shrinking. And you can see everybody in South Bronx right now wants Donald Trump. And I'm telling you, I cannot wait for November to see Donald Trump win. I'm just ready to see the look on all these pitiful Democrats' face. The one that is, especially like Letitia James, Fannie Willis, all these people that's trying to get Donald Trump locked up, all these people trying to make Donald Trump pay fines, all these people that's constantly telling lies on this man to try to keep him off the campaign trail. If they realize all they doing is helping Donald Trump win by keeping him in courtrooms, because when he's finally able to get on the campaign trail, this is what happened. Thousands of people show up. That's exactly what happened. Thousands of people show up. And I guarantee you, we don't know how many people is going to show up at in South Bronx, but right now, as what I've been seeing, it's a lot of people there right now. And we still got a few more hours before Donald Trump shows up. So it's going to be more people showing up eventually. But we'll get the count on what that is. But right now, if you look on Fox News and stuff like that, it is a whole lot of people. It's thousands of people that is already there like 5 hours before Donald Trump even getting ready to show up. And there's a lot of people there waiting. I'm telling you, man. Let's go.
It's true. I mean, the Democrat establishment is starting to really freak out
Yep.
over Biden's loss of Democrat support, and they're getting visibly nervous. Here's the borderline illiterate Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez having a meltdown over Trump holding a rally in her very own district.
He needs money. He's hosting a rally to try to con people and try to fleece them out of every dollar that they have to fund his own legal fees. And by the way, he's doing it in the South Bronx not to make a point, but because he's got court. And the man practically has the legal version of an ankle bracelet around him, and he can't leave the 5 boroughs because he always has to be in court.
This woman has the IQ of a cup of juice because, yes, that's exactly why he's in New York, because the Democrats, she's basically admitting to election interference.
Well, thank you for being too...
There you go right there. She's admitting to election interference. That's exactly what she just did. She's mad because Donald Trump is in her district, and that's why she's mad. Oh, he just here to just con people out of money because of his court fees. This is what they doing. She's having a meltdown. I told you. This woman, AOC, she's everywhere. You can type in her name. She's on every platform talking crap about Donald Trump because he's in her district. And she don't like it, so now she got to make up lies. Oh, he's here just to con people out of their money. Ain't nobody listening to you. If you look at a lot of them people that's right now in the South Bronx, they got fire AOC on their signs. They don't even like you. Your own people in your district don't like you, AOC. But she want to go around and constantly slander Donald Trump's name, trying to see if that's going to stop people from showing up, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to stop people from showing up at this rally, and it's not going to work. And like I said, make sure y'all put prayers for Donald Trump in the comment section, please. Prayers for Donald Trump. Because these people are willing just to do anything and say anything to try to take this man out, trying to get him locked up and all type of crap. But it's not going to work.
Stupid to recognize that you just said the quiet part out loud, AOC.
Just did.
This is election interference. Trump's court appearances are directly designed deliberately to keep him off the campaign trail.
Exactly.
Thank you, AOC, for being too clueless to recognize you just admitted what all the rest of your Democrat colleagues have been busy denying.
Yep.
And that crack that he's out of money is patently absurd. Trump just...
Yeah, she said that too. I forgot to mention it to y'all. She said on another site, I think it was MSNBC, if I'm not mistaken, she talking about Donald Trump is broke. She said, he is broke. He ain't got no money. He's this. He's that. He's trying to con people out of money. So she really calling Donald Trump broke because he didn't have $500 million? Because I know that's why they saying that, because the reason why I say that is because when he couldn't pay that $500 million fine, everybody like CNN, MSNBC, all of them was calling Donald Trump broke, as if they got $500 million in their bank account. Let's see if they had to pay that fine, can they pay it? I bet you they couldn't pay it, but they want to call Donald Trump broke because he couldn't pay that $500 million fine. Don't nobody keep $500 million in their bank account. Who does that? And no matter how rich you is, ain't nobody keeping $500 million in their bank account. So after that happened, that's when I even covered videos of people calling him broke because he couldn't pay that. It's just ridiculous. Who pays $500 million, $500 million fine? Who pays that? Nobody never paid that before. And then look at this. Donald Trump just got another $1.8 billion worth of Trump media stock, but he broke though. These people say anything, just try to put stuff in people's head in South Bronx to make it seem like Donald Trump is there for their money. That's what she's trying to persuade. That's not going to work.
He's literally made billions of dollars in his latest true social market valuation. And once again, a Democrat lies, and the legacy media, they just sit there and go, ooh, ah. See, that's why we're here, right?
I'm telling you.
Speaking of, what do you all make of this?
I put my priorities on a president who's going to have the backs of our allies and hold our enemies to account, who would secure the border, no more excuses, a president who would support capitalism and freedom, a president who understands we need less debt, not more debt. Trump has not been perfect on these policies. I've made that clear many, many times. But Biden has been a catastrophe. So I will be voting for Trump.
So what do you guys make of that? Let us know in the comments.
I'm going to tell you right now. I ain't even going to let you know in the comments, Dr. Steve. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of it right now. I don't trust Nikki Haley. I don't trust nothing that comes out this woman's mouth. I don't trust nothing that comes out Nikki Haley's mouth. I don't even believe she's voting for Donald Trump. I believe she's just saying that to try to win over some Donald Trump fans. I don't believe this woman. Look at all the stuff that she was saying about Donald Trump when she was trying to beat him. When she was going against Donald Trump, look at all the stuff she was saying about Donald Trump. And do you think all of a sudden, because she say, oh, I'm going, and then she still takes shots about what he couldn't do. But I'm voting for Donald Trump. But yet she had Democrats that was helping her trying to win the election. Were trying to help her beat Donald Trump. Now all of a sudden she want to come back to Donald Trump and say I don't believe nothing that this woman say. I'm not believing anything she say.
Section below. One of the theories there is that word on the street among our establishment is that this kangaroo court circus in Manhattan is going nowhere. Trump is going to skate out of this the winner one way or the other, and he's taking names. And you want to make sure now that you're on his good side, because if not, it's not going to be pretty. So now it gets worse, if you can believe it, for bumbling Biden. As things stand, he's not even going to be on the Ohio ballot. Because the Democrat convention in Chicago was scheduled so late in the season in late August, Biden won't officially be the Democratic Party nominee in time to qualify for the Ohio ballot, the deadline for which is the first week of August. So right now, as things stand, Biden will not be on the Ohio ballot. Now, at one level, it doesn't matter. He has zero chance of winning Ohio. Trump is crushing Biden by double digits there as we speak. But it's a huge issue when it comes to control of the Senate, down ticket. There's a major Senate race in Ohio where the Republicans are trying to flip a seat from blue to red, which, again, will most likely happen regardless of what goes on with Biden. Ohio's gone deep, deep red over the last decade, and there's little chance that their current Democrat Senator, Sherrod Brown, is going to pull off and win re-election. And with the Ohio pickup, along with the West Virginia pickup with Joe Manchin gone, it looks virtually certain that the Republicans are going to take the Senate. Rick Scott has already announced that he'll be challenging Mitch McConnell for position as Senate leader. Trump has, of course, endorsed Scott for the position. So we'll see how that plays out. But they seem very, very confident they're going to win the Senate either way. But what we are seeing play out is an extraordinary surge in support and enthusiasm for President Trump. And we're going to see that today in the nightmare of nightmares for Democrats in the South Bronx. Here's
shout out to Dr. Steve, man. But as y'all can see, man, people in the Bronx, they are ready to vote for Donald Trump, man. They walking down the streets, they got their signs up. It's like I said, it's thousands of people, you know what I'm saying, like ready to support Donald Trump. It's a lot of people that have showed up. A lot of people. So we definitely going to be keeping an eye out on it. We'll see like exactly, because that's what I'm going to be waiting on, like how many people is going to show up in the Bronx. I cannot wait for it. But like I said, thank you all for watching, especially the ones that made it to the end. I really, really appreciate that a lot. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.